Welcome to my daily practice at Wendy Coad Art. If you find this video interesting or helpful, please consider subscribing to my channel and liking the video.
Hi, my name is Wendy and I'm an artist. I've been an artist my whole life and I am excited to invite you into my studio and show you my art practice. I paint every day and I do acrylic on paper. I also do stencils. I draw. I organize my studio space. I do a lot of things. For me, art is about problem solving, so there's always little tricks and tools that I can share with you along the way. So welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I'm chuckling because I almost didn't make it today. Audio visual, technical difficulties. I'll tell you, it's a process. It's very interesting for me to manage, all of these plates spinning in the air, trying to get things set up. But here I am, and so welcome to my studio. I'm going to be painting today. Yes, 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 and I'm very excited about that. I've laid down some paper and painted the surfaces initially. They're in varying stages. These are a little bit more, these are a little further along. These are kind of in the middle of the beginning phase, and these are in the early parts. And nothing that I see now is going to be, well, some of it will be exposed at the end, but I just find this initial point of the painting, especially with these washes on the paper. I do love washes. I don't often end up with many of the washes on the paper or on the finished painting because they're so subtle. They do kind of get pushed back a little bit, but it's just so fun initially. I'm going to just take the camera over and show you, just this paint movement, how it breaks up a little bit, and you can just see the wash, the paint drip and dissolve. The one down here as well. I call these my Turner, William Turner-esque. He did those amazing paintings of the London fog or smog at dawn. Anyway, that's where I'm starting. They will be, transformed into other things today, but yeah, it's exciting. So let me just get some paint. I have the colors that I've been working with already, so I'm just going to get some new colors. All right, so I have the variety of colors here. I'll grab my squeegee and get right to it. Maybe I need a big brush too. Oh, I'll get that in a minute. It's just very exciting to start fresh with the fresh paintings. I have my atlas here. I'm gathering some more paper for when I need it. Let me just move that out of the way so I can put the paint down on other paintings, but what can you do? The paint has varying viscosity, so some of it is more liquid, less liquid. Now, this is going to be a little discordant, I think, the colors that I have chosen for the palette. And I chose them randomly because I like to be surprised, like to surprise myself. However, it usually works out. I can see, though, these are going to be interesting and somewhat bold. I think I'm not going to bring in the, what is this? Alizarin Crimson. Might be a little too much for the moment. Maybe not. I can always bring it in on the second pass. What do I need there? Oh, forget I said that. I'm bringing in the alizarin crimson. Alizarin? Alizarin. You say potato, and I say potato. All right. Oh, I can't even start on those. There's a kind of a preciousness, and I don't really know how these are going to look, how this is going to look, but I have a lot of work to do on these. They got pretty full. Ooh, there's a brown, a green brown there that's going to be hard to manage if I'm not careful. Yeah, that's a real earthy color. I'm going to choose a few other colors for my pets here in the back wall. I just don't want to have to work so hard to mediate that. No, it's not, I mean, it's not bad. It's just particularly dense. And that can be good when I know, when I have a plan. At the moment, I'm just going at my leisure. No plan. And, I think what I'm going to do is kind of a broad stroke here. All right, William Turner. Oh, well, these could be very lyrical. If I choose some of the colors, the colors underneath are peering through, which is kind of nice. Very bright with the fluorescence. So, not that Matisse used fluorescent paint, but I'm going to call them, I've moved from Turner more in the direction of Matisse. I'm making this up, you know that. So I'm going to include some of the colors that are already there, I think. No, I'm not. I'm going to include some pastels. I'm still in that mood. The pastel mood with maybe just a hint of a blue, and the rest can be green, but a mint green, a much lighter green. It's nice to go in without a plan because there's surprises ahead. Oh, yeah. Well, so far these are continuing to be lyrical, and the denseness for the for today, the prize for the denser palette is on these paintings. I'm actually going to bring in some of that. I'm going to try and bring in some of that light, but it's not, I can't use the you know, the flag, the stripes. Well, I can, but I'm choosing not to. And a nice pink on the other side. Because these are already overdone. And because I'm trying to bring some lighter colors in, they will not cover the darker colors. But I'm just going to try. I'm just going to lay some paint down and see what happens. And a few more solid lines in these. A little bit more on the pastel hue. Grab a little bit of water here. Sometimes what I do is this. I add water to the squeegee just to make it the most subtle. Well, that was so subtle it hardly registered, but now I'm going to wait for the paint to dry. But I'm excited. You know, some are kind of a hot mess. Others are slowly coming together. The back wall is still kind of light and airy. Where will I go? I'm not sure. It's an adventure. So I will continue on the next tape, and I hope that you can join me. I would look forward to seeing you on the next tape. Go make art. So I'm so happy that you are joining me today, and maybe other days too. I'll take you through my day-to-day as an artist, and I look forward to seeing you on the next tape. Thanks for being here.